Good evening, everyone. We are from Group 3. Would like to present about Hvac Air Distribution. Before that, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Pavitra Kanakalingam, CC18074, and my partner is Nurul Ashikin, CC18079.
Okay, here are our contents. First is executive summary, introduction, background of air distribution, equipment, system operation, advantage and disadvantage, effects, method, suggestion, discussion, and conclusion. Okay, for executive summary, ventilation system consume less energy than space heating or air conditioning equipment. They affect the amount of air that must be heated or cooled in the first place. Any upgrade that optimizes airflow also leads to heating and cooling savings. Ventilation system can be classified into constant air volume and variable air volume system. CAV systems are less expensive and simpler to design and install, while VAV system offer superior performance and energy savings for a higher upfront cost. VAV ventilation is the best option because long-term energy savings far outweigh the additional system cost.
Okay, for the introduction part, air distribution refers to the distribution of air to and from conditioned spaces within a building. Air distribution system can be classified according to their pressure. Air distribution system has two categories, CAV, constant air volume, and VAV, variable air volume. These both are commonly found in larger commercial and institutional buildings. CAV systems operate at a constant airflow, while VAV systems operate in a volume of supply air from the air and levelized in response to terminal units.
Okay, background of air distribution system. An HVAC system is designed to control the environment in which it works, control the humidity level in that environment by controlling the movement and distribution of air inside the room. The system also ensures the cleanliness of air inside the environment. CAV system accomplish cooling and heating by varying the supply air temperature and keeping the air volume constant. VAV HVAC system change the quantity of air supplied to a space in response to change in loads. Okay, the next one.
For the equipment of air distribution systems, there are five main equipment, which is fans, coils, filters, dampers, and ducts. Function of fan is to move air by pushing it with impellers powered by a motor. Coils are heat exchangers that transfer energy between the supply air stream and the energy transport medium, which is water, steam, or refrigerant. Air filters are used to prevent airborne particulates from entering and recirculating within a building, protect fans, coils, other downstream equipment. Dampers direct and control airflow through the air distribution system. Ducts are usually made of galvanized steels and are commonly wrapped or lined with fiberglass thermal insulation, both to reduce heat loss or gain through the duct walls. System operation. There are two main systems in the HVAC air distribution, which is package system and build-up system. Package system is primarily associated with single duct systems. They can be off-the-shelf or custom built and can have many HVAC system components and configurations. Cooling components can include compressors, condensers, and evaporators. For build-up systems, they tend to be physically larger than package systems, assembled on-site from individual components. They also typically contain a cooling coil using chill water from a central chiller plant. Heating, if provided, is supplied by hot water or steam coils, usually from a central hot water or steam boiler.
Okay, advantage of CAV and VAV. Major advantage of VAV system is the flexibility afforded to the designer when air conditioning large commercial spaces with diversified load profiles. With CAV system, each zone should have ideally an independent system for effective control. In VAV system, one air handling unit can serve multiple zones of the building, while in constant volume system, for an effective control, different zones of the building shall have a different air handling unit system, which means more mechanical room space. VAV, when combined with a perimeter heating system, offers expensive temperature control for multiple zoning and high degree of simultaneous heating cooling flexibility. It reducing the design capacity of air circulation equipment and main ducts. VAV offers an advantage of personalized control with multiple thermostat, humidistat distributed throughout the multiple zones. Constant volume, the temperature settings are usually available at one point only. VAV systems are easy to control, are energy efficient, and allow good room control. The potential indoor air quality problems if proper precautions are not taken. Humidity control is difficult under widely varying latent loads. It is high initial cost. The indoor air quality may suffer on low demands. Supply distribution through diffuser and coverage to the whole room area may be affected at low airflows. Maintenance also increase due to multiple bulbs inside the conditioned space.
Okay, for the effect from the technology, indoor air can be 2 to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air. Therefore, most HVAC system designers understand that increased amount of outdoor supply is generally better for IHQ. Uncontrolled moisture indoors can cause major damage to the building structure, as well as to furnishings and to finished materials like floor, walls, and ceilings. Although a typical HVAC system has many controls, the control of outdoor air quantity that enters the building can have a significant impact on IHQ. There are three main methods of ventilation operations for HVAC air distribution system, which is single duct system, reheat system, and mixed air system. Single duct system are the simplest type of CAV ventilation. A single set of ducts distributes conditioned air throughout indoor spaces using common heating and cooling equipment. Reheat systems also use centralized mechanical equipment, but have reheat coil further downstream in the duct to serve specific zones. Mixer systems have two sets of ducts, one for space heating and the other for cooling. VAV systems depend on two main elements to operate: VAV boxes, which adjust airflow for individual zones using dampers. Fan speed controls, VFD, are normally used for fan motors above, while electronically commutated motors offer built-in speed control in frictional horsepower applications. For the suggestion, there are many suggestions to improve the HVAC air distribution system, such as improve control dry bulb temperature economizer, energy efficient control strategies, reset supply air temperature, close out air dampers, perform early morning flush, widen zone temperature dead band, employ optimum start control, and reset static pressure of VAV system.
Okay, for discussion, CAV system do have some limitation because the supply air temperature is varied. The larger room might require somewhere around 20 or 30 cubic meters per second. It could be that the entire building only requires 30 cubic meters per second as well. So volume flow rate of supply of air is constant. One of the problems with the CAV system is that everything connected to this AHU is classed as one zone. With a CAV system, that room will receive the same air temperature as the empty room next to it. This is not efficient because it's going to be wasting a lot of cooling energy, generating and providing cooling for no reason. For VAV system, all the solar heat gains coming through the windows during the summer, and maybe there's a meeting room which is full of people. There's a lot of heat being generated. During the winter when there's less people in the room, the damper position is further towards the closed position, and this modulates the cooling. As a building's ventilation system is connected to multiple VAV terminals, the VAV terminals are going to vary their load throughout the day, and the dampers open and close. The speed of the fan will be increased or decreased in response to the pressure in the duct. This will ensure an efficient operation. For conclusion, the AV system are well suited for application where the ventilation load is constant for large periods of time. VAV system offers superior performance in any application where ventilation equipment is subject to frequent part load conditions. That's all for our group. Thank you.